A board is a new app that uses AI to help you organize anything, from planning a trip to managing team projects. What makes it special is its flexibility. It can adapt to whatever you need it to be without any complexity. So if you need a tool to organize information and projects but don't want to spend hours building a complex system from scratch, this tool might be for you. So I've been testing a board for the last few days, and it can be frustrating at times, but it is also really useful and fun. In a nutshell, a board is like a mix of Pinterest, Trello, and Excel. Like Pinterest, it lets you save links from the web as cards. Then, like Trello, you can create Kanban boards to organize your links. But also, it lets you turn them into spreadsheets, like in Excel. You may be thinking, you can do all that with Notion or Airtable. And you're right, but there are a few reasons why some people will find it more useful than those tools. And one of the reasons is how a board uses AI. It has this feature called AI Board Builder, which allows you to just describe what you want to do, like plan a trip, track habits, or create a recipe collection. So a board can build a board that's ready to use right away. And this way, you don't have to spend lots of time setting up your board like you typically have to do with apps like Notion and Trello. It makes getting started with a new project or a task much faster, as you don't have to spend time figuring out the structure and the layout from scratch. For some people, this tinkering and building part is the best part, but for others like me who don't want to spend time setting things up and just want to start using it right away, this is great. Also, there's no need to spend money to buy a template or a course to learn how to use the app. I think this is a great use of AI because of how it saves you time and effort, which you can now use on actual work. A board also goes on one step further than just preparing a board for you. It can populate it with the content you need. Say you're visiting Japan and want to know what to do in some cities. Just describe this and a board will create a board with some ideas. It's going to be only a sort of handful, but you can ask AI to add more if you want. I will talk about the quality of those AI-generated cards, but if everything goes well, you don't even have to browse the web and research things on your own at all. You have a nicely organized board with ideas already filled out after just one click, which is really exciting. But that probably won't be always the case, and you still want to collect links and ideas on your own. It has a browser extension and a mobile app, so you can save things on any device. The capturing experience has been really smooth and fast. All the saved links will become cards on your board. Now, you can switch to stacks or tables. Stacks are Kanban boards where you can organize cards into columns. Tables are useful when you want to sort cards by specific fields. The view options might be fewer than some other apps, but I think it's enough for most people and organizations. And by the way, if you're overwhelmed by a flood of emails and tons of unread messages, today's sponsor Sanebox can help you out. Sanebox uses AI to deep clean your inbox and build a system to manage your emails for you. After linking your email accounts to Sanebox, it scans your emails and automatically identifies the important ones and separate them from the non-essential ones. All the less critical emails are moved to a folder called Seen Later, so your inbox is left with only the messages that are actually important. This means you no longer have to spend hours every week manually organizing your inbox. You can deal with the non-essential emails at once whenever you have time. I really like this because I don't get distracted by notifications every time I get a new unimportant email. Instead, I can just see the Seen Later folder when I'm free and batch archive them. It's also packed with useful features to declutter your inbox, such as Same Black Hole and Deep Clean. The Same Black Hole is useful when you receive emails from annoying marketers or if you're subscribed to too many newsletters. You can just add their emails to Same Black Hole and any future emails from them will be stored there and won't clutter your inbox. But if you were to try just one feature, you should try the Deep Clean because it's free and works great. It basically identifies and cleans up old emails that might be cluttering your inbox, so you can start fresh. Anyway, you can try Sanebox for free to see if it's for you. You don't even need to register your credit card. Simply go to sanebox.com/Shiomi and also get a $25 credit. Since a board is such a flexible tool, it can be used in a variety of ways, both personally and professionally. You can choose the type of board from work, collect, or research. If you just want to collect things or build a mood board, the collect board is for you. And say you want to keep track of places to visit. You just have to type what you want to build and wait a few seconds. Now it already has some appropriate fields and stacks, so you don't have to spend time creating them yourself. Research boards are also great for quickly gathering information on a topic using AI, like places to go on vacation, the best books on a certain subject, for the best restaurants in your neighborhood. If you want to get the most out of a board, this is the type you want to use. It can save a lot of time because it can automatically populate your boards with information and also generate more cards if you need. For small teams or solo entrepreneurs, workboards are helpful. For me, building a content calendar was really easy and I was quite happy with what it built for me. Right now, I use Notion to manage my business stuff, but I could easily use a board for the same things. Also, you could make a project management board or a CRM board or anything else you want. So far, I've been loving the flexibility and the speed of building boards. But of course, there are limitations. The AI board builder is definitely the biggest attraction of this tool, but what it generates isn't always accurate, which, to be fair, is always the case for any AI tool. For instance, if you ask it to build a board for movies with a Metacritic score, the score might not be 100% accurate. It's still useful, but you need to use it with a pinch of salt. Also, another thing is that it cannot always build what you want. For example, I wanted to build a board for gift ideas with links to the products and their prices, but it just suggests some general gift ideas. So I just ended up doing the research manually and then putting it on the board. Also, I kind of wish that there was a universal search that lets me search across all my boards. As I added more information, I sometimes forgot where I put something, and it can get really hard to find what I need. A board is not the most impressive tool I've ever used. It doesn't even have nearly the same capabilities as tools like Notion and Airtable, which are packed with so many more features with more customizability. But I think that's good because I find it much less overwhelming and easier to use compared to those tools. And it doesn't mean it's not useful, it's actually great. So if you're looking for a tool to organize information that doesn't require to spend a lot of time building and customizing it, this is a tool for you. But if you want more customization or enjoy tinkering around with your tools, you should stick with Notion or other similar tools. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.